We'll give it a couple seconds here. Give it a few minutes here, guys. We'll get started in 1 second. We're back here at the Creeper Gallery. Getting ready to do our next thing. Yay, yay, yay. I got to find I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see. Just hold on and be patient with me. Flipping these cameras around. There we go. Back at the Creeper Gallery, as you can see. Real quick looks for those that want to see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes for tonight. Hopefully nothing too dark, nothing too crazy. Keep it simple. But as you can see, that the Creeper Gallery is chock full of interesting things. There's a door you come in. She's got her new little lights there from the church. They're really beautiful. I got to show you something that's new here that I really, really, really like. I'm a bizarre person, but I really like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's different, right? Okay, so here we go. We're going into, let me shut these lights out.
Tell them what the Creeper Gallery was.
New Hope, Pennsylvania. That's where the Creeper Gallery is. So now we're walking into the Red Room, haunted items. And all of the cases that have different haunted items. She has a bunch of new stuff. She's brought in new stuff for us to check out and see what becomes. We're going to show you what we're doing for tonight on this one.
You're going to be able to show that dollhouse? Here's a picture of the girl. I mean, the woman, actually. This is her, right?
Yeah, this is a picture of her as a little girl.
Yeah.
What was her name? Nora?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're investigating first, and John's going to read you the card, is a haunted little dollhouse. You can see that there's a little piece of furniture, a wooden door that opens, the little dolls that are in there.
I just want to set some more stuff up before I do any of that. So give me 2 seconds.
You want me to read the card?
Read the card.
I'll read the card. Okay, so Nora's Haunted Dollhouse. Late 19th century Bliss dollhouse owned by Nora Coakley. Born 1869, died August 9th, 1967, in Chestertown, Maryland. Nora married to Jonathan Dixon Maxwell, who was the founder of Maxwell Motor Co. in 1887, and they had 4 children. Their only daughter, Margaret, died at 6 months old. They all are buried in Regeville, Indiana. Claims are, oh my God, look it. It acknowledged yes as I'm reading this. Look at that. Claims are the house and the contents move on their own, and it is believed that Nora is still attached. So I believe this is her husband. This is her husband, Jonathan Dixon Maxwell of Maxwell Motor Company. There you go.
I'll start. You want me to start?
No, you start. You go right in. And again, I'm going to show you real quick what she looked like as a little girl. She grew up to be a grown woman, but they did lose their 6-month-old child. She looks like she was a really happy child, too. Would you like me to shut the light out?
Not right now.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute.
So John's getting things set up. We kind of just came in really quick, and we have the SLS here. You can tell that we have the purple lights set up again. Wow, the EMF lights.
Very good. Purple.
She looks like she's really cute, and again, her face to me seems like it really shows what she looked like in age. When I was reading because she was active, it was active before, because we actually, John had set up and walked away, and it started playing with the static dome. And then when I was reading it, it actually kicked off with yes on the, it's right here.
Wow.
There you go, sir. I'm going to close this curtain too. flashlight if you need it. And I'll do this so everybody can see. There you go, sir.
All right, so again, for those of you who don't know, we are in the Creeper Gallery. This is the Red Room. The Creeper Gallery is in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Donna's Marion's artwork is out there along with Madame Clara. And in here is the Red Room, surrounded by haunted objects literally all around us. There we go. Okay, just give us a minute to get started here.
This is an active piece.
The thing that we have around the dollhouse, the purple lights are EMF detectors. They detect the surges in energy. And if something were to kind of move around in that area with a energy signature, they would change colors depending on the surge of energy. Blue being kind of light, all the way up to red being kind of high energy. Those two domes right there, the two circles, purple and red, are static domes. They detect static electricity and they track it via different color lights to tell us which directions they're moving. The two lamps behind are like those lights up there, EMF. We have the cat balls up here that if you touch them, they kind of twinkle, very light touch. Those two items that you saw there with their red, the two V fingers, they're static detectors as well. They lit up red and green. I also have my little vibration detector that plays The Godfather. So again, it takes a really light touch for that to play the music. We have the two eggs, blue and yellow, that have the word yes and no on them. Same thing, if you touch them, they're just going to twinkle different colors. And this here is a music box. It's a REM pod. We'll tell Nora that it's a music box. She can make that work just by touching her fingers. Anything here, Nora, that if you move your fingers around like I'm doing, it's just going to light up like the rainbow. So are the lights above. So if you move around in this area here, or if you touch anything, you're going to see it light different colors. I saw you kind of trying them out before we were getting started. You saw that those circles light up different colors all the way around. All you need to do is touch things and move around by the dollhouse. And we read here that the contents in the dollhouse can or have been known to move on their own. So if you can move them, maybe make them come forward or kind of drop down out of the second floor, or that would be great if we could see that. I really hope that you could do that. But Nora Cockley, my name is John. This is Chris. We come here, you haven't been here before. We come here to speak to the people who may be connected to or attached to things that belong to them, things that matter to them. And we allow them to talk about their lives, say anything they want to say. If they need help, they can ask for it. We're just here to connect with you. That's what we do. We're invited in by the person who owns this store, Donna Marion. And if you are here and you have spoken to anybody else here, they'll tell you that we've spoken with them. Some are nice, some are not so nice, but we give everyone a chance. And we'd like to connect with you, Nora. It seems like you lived to almost 100 years old. I mean, 1869 to 1967. Chris was actually born that year.
Yeah.
I was born a year later. So we kind of can relate to that. So we're going to try to talk to you and connect to you any way that we can. I am sorry for the loss of your daughter, Margaret, at 6 months old.
That's brutal.
Anything that you want to share with us. Again, we can't see you, we can't hear you. So what we're looking for first is any kind of movement or lights or twinkles, motion. We have a special camera there that will see you if you were standing there. That's what we're looking for first, because again, you could be talking right now, we can't hear you. We are going to try different ways to do that, but I was showing you all the different things that these things do around the dollhouse. And the dollhouse is fairly old. I mean, there's There's somebody sitting in a chair. There's a doll laying. I don't know if that's a bed or on the floor. There's another doll laying on the first floor. And then that looks like some kind of,
It's like an icebox and
Yeah,
stove, and
icebox and
one of your
stove.
lights above you just went off too
Did it
when you were
really?
pointing. Yep.
so again, really old dollhouse. There's some kind of wallpaper on the side. So again, I imagine you played with this dollhouse a lot because it looks like it was definitely used. Um, Not a girl. I don't know. Chris, did you ever play with doll houses?
No, I was a
You don't strike me
tomboy.
as a dollhouse type.
No, I was a tomboy. I actually got mad at my parents for buying me a Cher doll one Christmas.
So, Nora, yeah, yes,
Yes.
that was pretty good. See how that works, Nora? Just tap your finger if you want to answer yes, or if you want to say no, you could tap the other one. Again, these are the ways that we try to communicate with you. We try to give you as much as we can to interact. Yeah, really good. So
Wow.
she went from tapping the yes egg to tapping by the dollhouse because that's where you have to tap
Yep.
to make that go off. All right, Nora. So we are going to try a few different things. The cold is coming. Okay. I get
She's
the feeling
here.
you're here, which is good. So, Nora, we're going to try to hear your voice a few different ways. We actually, again, you know what a recorder is. 1967, they definitely had probably reel to reel recorders. These are kind of a smaller version of those. This is the year 2023. I don't know if you know that, but we can actually hear your voice on these. So when we do ask you questions, you can touch anything you want there, move around over there, but you can also speak out loud and we might be able to hear it on the recorder because we won't be able to hear your voice if you're talking. Okay?
So what Donna had said to me before, and the ball's going off, John, to acknowledge the cat ball right in front of the dollhouse. She said this was Nora's dollhouse when she was a little girl, and there's actually a hook on the back where you can hang it on the wall.
Okay, so this has to be close to 100 years old, right? In the wheelhouse of
Yeah.
90 years old.
Yeah.
So Nora, the cat ball's still moving.
It's moving?
It was just stopped shaking before. So Nora, we were told that this dollhouse was yours when you were a little girl, and I find that amazing that it lasted all this time. Um, did you ever hand this down to your children? Or I know Margaret, was Margaret your only child? Did you pass this down to family members? I mean, it's in great shape for being 90 years old. Are those the dolls that were original to the house? What? Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
She has come. She's really come out. Nora has she
Very
is
good.
not shy.
Thank you, Nora. So Nora, let's go right into trying to hear your voice. Okay. I could see that you're there. I could see that you're willing to interact with the different things around the dollhouse. Um, did you have more than one dollhouse? Was that the only dollhouse that you had? It looks like it might connect to, I don't know how that worked, but it looks like it may have connected to other parts to make other rooms. Or no, was that just
It
the
looks
one
like that's it
dollhouse?
because if you notice on the very front of it, it's got a door that opens and closes when the front of it's closed. So I think maybe it was just a small,
Yeah.
it wasn't one of those big elaborate. It was very simple.
So I don't know if you want to do the EVP session because I guess you want to try it or you want me to try
You
it?
seem to be getting an interaction, so I mean, go ahead and do. And if you don't, then
I'll do it if I don't.
if you don't get anything, then I'll sit down there. But she seems to be really comfortable, quick to respond.
I think it's because my statue's out there. She may have seen my statue
Oh my
and she may
Lord!
be reacting to that.
Your likeness, the muse.
Yeah, I think she may see my monument out there.
I mean,
here he is, the guy who's featured.
if you hold up her picture, she's so happy. You could see she's a happy in her. She's got there's a childhood picture of her,
Nora, do you see this picture of you? Can you see this? I'm wondering how old you were in this picture. You see that or no?
She's about 9, 10 years old. I'm going to come closer so people can see. Look. She just looks, she's happy.
I'm gonna put this right down here, Nora.
John, stay still. There's a figure on the SLS
Okay.
right above you.
Stay still. I'm gonna put your picture right there, and that's when we grabbed her picture that she appeared. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, you hold up her picture and she
You're
appears.
sure it's not me?
It is not you, sir. Nope, you are below her.
All right. So Nora, while you're here, we're gonna talk to you, and we're gonna
Oh my. My reaction. I'm sorry. I get excited. I know this isn't harmful, so it's like I can enjoy it.
So I'm gonna try to hear your voice. I'm gonna put the recorder down near your picture on the floor, and still there? No.
Yes.
And just try to talk out loud so we could hear you. Okay. And whatever you feel like sharing, even if I don't ask it, you could say it out loud. Okay, I'm going to take the recorder. I'm going to put it right down on the floor here next to your picture. That was me who did that. All right. I'm going to hit record. Please don't make that music go off because it's going to be really loud. I'll wait for it to stop. It's not stopping.
I think that's her.
Could you please just stop touching? Okay, good. All right, I'm hitting the button for the recorder now. Good evening, Nora. My name is John. This is Chris. Could you please say hello to us? Nora, how old were you in that picture there? I heard something twice. I heard two voices. I don't know if the recorder caught it. That's why I would never stop it. I heard twice a female say something.
She keeps moving her right leg. She's facing you and she's moving her like she's doing a kick.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the figure.
Yeah.
I wonder if I caught that because I heard it. That was weird. Good evening, Nora. My name is John. This is Chris. Could you please say hello to us?
What is that? She's new.
Could you please say hello to us? Could you please say hello to us? Please say hello to us. Please say hello to us. Could you please say hello to us? What's she saying? Laura, how old were you in that picture there? heard it. It's so weird that the mic didn't pick that up. I know I heard it.
Well, you were saying stuff and that went off and the light over there, the EMF one went off and she's kicking. And again, it's true. She's literally hanging over. If you guys can see on the side here where that table thing is, where's the stick figure, she's over the dollhouse. She's literally, and her leg is right like bent at the dollhouse. And she just literally came in this Sunday.
All right, I'm gonna try again. I don't know what I heard. I thought two voices. I could have swore I heard it the same tone too. EVP session number 2 with Nora. Nora, how old were you when you got that dollhouse? Nora, what was your husband's name? The information does say that you had 4 children. Did you hand that dollhouse down to any of your children? Was that dollhouse a gift for the holidays or your birthday? No, this dollhouse is going to be purchased by someone else and brought into their home. Are you and your family okay with that? Can you tell me, please, how old you were on that picture that we were showing everyone? Can you tell me where you lived, you and your family, Nora? Did you hear that bang? That was pretty loud. I don't know where that was. Still there?
Yeah, she's still there. She's pulling up her leg. She's doing a kick.
EVP session number 2 with Nora. Nora, how old were you when you got that dollhouse? Dollhouse. Did you say, hear me?
Oh,
After you hear the cluck, house. When you got that dollhouse. someone say, "Hear me."
Yeah, lights flash too.
Nora, what was your husband's name?
What's that?
Let's just say John, because it was Jonathan. The information does say that you had 4 children. Did you hand that dollhouse down to any of your children? Was that dollhouse a gift for the holidays or your birthday? No, this dollhouse is going to be purchased by someone else and brought into their home. Are you and your family okay with that? Can you tell me, please, how old you were on that picture that we were showing everyone? Can you tell me where you lived, you and your family, Nora?
That was that bang. That bang was really loud. She's still there.
She knows how she stopped touching everything, though, during that whole recording session.
Yep.
Nora, are you still here?
Her figure's there.
We do see somebody standing over in the area of the dollhouse. Could you let us know that you're still there?
Do that again.
What?
Oh. It's like that picture's blacked out, like there's a figure there. We can't see the picture. We see your hand, but when you come down, then you can see the picture again.
I want to give you as much of a chance as I can here, Nora. Do you want Chris to come over here and talk to you? Maybe she could ask you a few questions, see if you're in.
Oh.
There you go. There's your answer. On command. Thank you. I get the night off. I worked too hard the last week.
And she just left when you stood up. She literally just like, okay, I'm backing off. Yeah, you want me to do an EVP or you want me to use the box?
Try to do an EVP session. I got a feeling she's going to talk with you.
Where'd you put it?
The recorder?
Mm-hmm.
It's right there.
Hi, Nora. Like John already introduced me, I'm Chris, and I know this is hard because I'm going to ask a couple of, you don't know us really well. I actually got to touch your dollhouse on Sunday, and I actually got a little bit more of an induction than John did on that day, and I was very drawn to it because it's really cute, and to have something that was passed on. It did break my heart to hear that you lost your 6-month-old. It pains me. I had my daughter through adulthood, so I can't imagine as a baby 6 months in and losing your child. So that I'm sorry, and I know the questions are invasive, so please bear with me and forgive us. We're trying to be respectful, but we do want some answers if we can get them from you. So I'm going to do the same thing John did. I'm just going to ask some questions and see if you'll answer. I'm going to ask just a few questions, and then if anybody's watching has questions they want to ask, John will let me know, and he'll ask them when I'm done, okay? So here we go. Nora's dollhouse. Nora, could you please tell us how your baby died? You look really happy in your childhood picture. Did you have a happy life? I'm assuming that some of your children are still alive. Um, if they are, could you tell us the name of one of them that's here still? Are you now with your baby girl?
People outside.
Do you know where you're buried now?
Nor, do you have any grandchildren? Are you with your husband now? Did you have an issue with your leg later in your life or throughout your life?
One last question. Is there anything that you would like to say that we did not ask or you just want to share? Thank you, Nora.
And just because you see the SOS
Nora's
figure moving a
dollhouse.
certain way doesn't mean that it's reflecting the
Nora,
movements of the actual person.
could you please tell us how your baby died?
It's a big breath.
You look really happy in your childhood picture. Did you have a happy life?
She's in the background. I just can't make it out.
Yeah, she was very light with me too. I heard voices, but really hard to make it out.
I'm assuming that some of your children are still alive. If they are, could you tell us the name of one of them that's here still?
Thomas?
I hear from here. Oh, she does it every time.
Nora's dollhouse. Nora,
Vicky Stone. Is there a reason you keep doing that?
you look really happy in your childhood picture. Did you have a happy life?
What are you doing? I'm gonna fast forward it.
I know, John.
I'm assuming that some of your children are still alive. If they are, could you tell us the name of one of them that's here still?
There's a car that goes by, and in the background it says Thomas.
I heard it before.
Oh, you did?
I think I did.
We'll just keep going.
Are you now
Right
with
there. It was
your
right there.
baby girl?
There you go. And the lights.
People outside.
More lights.
Do you know where you're buried now?
Lord, do you have any grandchildren?
It's cold over here.
She's in the background. She can't hear it.
Are you with your husband now? Did you have an issue with your leg later in your life or throughout your life?
One last question. Is there anything that you would like to say that we did not ask or you just want to share? Thank you, Nora.
I mean, we got the figure. Oh, there you go. More lights right there. But the lights were pretty active during that
Yeah,
session
especially
too.
when I said to her about her child, it lit up there. But in the background, you said you heard it, Thomas. You hear that car, and then you hear Thomas.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting if one
I
of her
could-
children's name was Thomas.
And when I listen back to that, I should be able to clip that and make it a little louder. But again,
Thank you for that, Nora.
yeah, Nora, that was pretty good. Again, that was 40 minutes in. So I do appreciate you speaking with us, Nora. and appearing on our camera. We would love to have heard your voice, but maybe next time we'll be able to hear you.
Maybe you can speak a little louder because you were in the background, but you were so far away that it was hard to make out. And we can't say what we think it might be. We have to know definitively. But I definitely heard you say Thomas.
I heard two voices near me. I'm shocked that the recorder didn't pick it up.
I saw
heard
your
it.
face.
I heard it. So I don't shut off the
But when you
recorder.
held
And it
up
was
her
just.
picture, it was like it blacked out and went
Yeah.
away.
Uh,
I don't know what happened there.
Hopefully next time, Nora, you'll talk to us and we could hear your voice, because we would love to know more about you. But we do appreciate you allowing us to admire your dollhouse and speak to you a little bit.
So I'm just gonna move your stuff out of the way, and then we're gonna move on to the next and just give you a break because I know that it was
There's
acting a lot.
Nothing dark tonight, by the way. It's kind of mellow things tonight because Chris is here and I couldn't delve into the darkness.
No, that's why I didn't come back with you. I did not want to deal with that.
That's Chris right there on the SLS.
All right, maybe I'm trying to be very gentle with your dollhouse because I don't want to harm it. It's really beautiful.
Tonight's Dollapalooza. Dollhouse.
Would
Dolls.
you like to do the book?
You can do the book. I
All
mean,
right, let's start with the book.
You never know. You get surprised sometimes, but
As long as it's a good surprise, I'm okay.
like I said, nothing dark tonight. Not that I need.
So
But-
I'm going to turn the light on because I'd like people to
Keeps
see
it interesting when you could have a little darkness.
I am going to turn the light on because I really would like them to see this. So, Haunted by Edna E. Robbins, 1903 to 1972. Born in Wright, Iowa. Lived in South Dakota until she passed. Her Aunt Ida gifted this in 1907. So she was born in 1903, but this was gifted to her in 1907. So that's pretty cool.
So is that what is it?
Okay. Back in the day, you made like little, I did this myself.
I gotta point that toward there. we
I
go.
know. These are books that they put together, and it's like a Christmas book. And you see how it's tied to the side,
Yeah.
and it's all marked right. And you open up, and it's just festive. There's her name, her aunt who gave it to her for Xmas.
That's really nice.
So these are Merry Christmas greetings, and this is just how to make a child happy. And believe it or not, I've actually done one of these myself.
It's really
Just
nice.
not the same. And each time you turn a page, there's something a little more. I actually did. I don't know if anybody remembers the old Christmas books that they used to do that you could do the cutouts from.
That's really nice.
And it's stitched and crocheted on the side, different colors. And each page, you can see where she really took the
Yeah,
time
she
out
did. I mean,
to make it very unique and
not to
special.
mention the book itself is.
Yep. And see the
is
colors,
sewn.
the angels, just the characteristic of the time. It's just a feel-good book.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you. Now for your Christmas dinner. This pudding I have made, and trust you that, can't even read it upside down. Dainties want put it in the shade. Okay. That's cute, isn't that? So here's to her little niece that she made this book with loving care. Look at this.
Yeah, Little
And
House on the Prairie stuff. You got that
Right? And it just continues on with these cute little
Well, it's
postcard
just
type
nothing but
cutouts.
pictures. You wonder if she kind of added to it.
As
Like,
time went on,
yeah,
or
or-
I think she just made this all in one
Yeah,
fell
I
swoop.
think
This
so.
was typical.
With
Best wishes. So she took whatever she had, and I'm going to skip a couple pages, but it's just it's something that makes a child happy looking at. See, there's just animals and little pictorials.
Yeah.
Okay. So
What was her aunt's name?
her Aunt Ida.
And Ida.
Aunt Ida. And
Ida and Edna. Boy, those are two old
I
old
had
school
an Aunt Edna.
names.
Okay, so let me set this up. We'll be very careful with this book. I don't know how I'm going to set this. Like,
You lay down, yeah. Put stuff on top. Ooh, the light's already going off over there. Very cool conversation piece. I may have to buy that.
it's a wonderful piece, I think.
It's beautiful.
be very, very careful with you.
I get it. So
That's me.
I don't mind.
I mean, she's stitching.
I don't mind the nice stuff, but I prefer the evil voodoo dolls myself.
Okay, wait till we get started here. I'm gonna shut off the light. Okay, Edna. Hi, Edna. You lived a pretty good life. You lived almost to be 70. Guess you died when she was 69, right? 1903 to 1972. I'm not the greatest at math, so
Yeah,
I'm assuming she was
69.
69,
Yeah.
68, 69. So you were 4 years old when this was gifted to you by your Aunt Ida. This is a real, I can understand why you would haunt this because this is a very special piece. Do you see the light swinging? Do you see the light swinging? You see it?
I see it from here. I don't know if you see it with the camera.
And all of a sudden started swinging.
Oh, yeah, you can see it in the camera. Dan said he likes the voodoo dolls too.
You can have the voodoo dolls. So you must have. I mean, this is this is even more special because your aunt stitched in a lot of love and care, picking out pieces. And I've actually done a book like this, not to that extreme. I actually had a photo album where you just pull up and I had pictures, I had lions, animals, things with color and landscapes, and I passed it on to my girls. And then my daughter actually made one of these books for herself too. And it's just a feel good thing. That's what this is about. And this was definitely your aunt giving you best wishes, those feel good with Christmas and kitty cats and puppies and things about food. And it's just a really sweet, feel good book. And there's so much love. I mean, even the ribbon on the side and the stitching with the yarn in different colors. There was a lot of love and care. Your Aunt Ida must have really, really loved you, Edna, a lot. And the fact that you treasured and kept, because it is beautifully kept. I mean,
Oh
you
yeah,
don't
it's
see
in great
marks,
condition.
stains.
Yeah,
It's like
she
it
probably
was,
put it away, and it was with
and they looked at it for certain.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, that's what it's for. It's almost like, remember those books that you buy when your kids were like 3 and they were puffy and they looked through and it made them happy and laugh and you pointed at things? That's the kind of feeling I get when I look at this book. So, Edna, you heard us talking before, and you've been in here for, I'd say, a couple months, and we've been wanting to do you. We've been wanting to investigate you and talk to you. That's a better term that I should use. But we've talked about the equipment, that the lights that are purple, they'll go off if you touch them. They cannot hurt you. You already get that on your book. We have a thing that will make music. If you go near it, it'll make that sound. We have the little music box when you touch it that you can do. They have the yes and no eggs. And we have these little domes that if you come near them or touch them, they go and they light all different colors. And then we actually have what's sitting next to John is like a camera. And the year you passed away, you know what cameras were. But this one is kind of like a stick figure that will show us that you're standing there.
When did she pass away?
1972. And
Okay.
She just lit that up a little bit.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah,
Very good, Edna.
She's
Thank
familiar
you.
with cameras and recorders.
Thank you. So yes, I'm not going to insult your intelligence. You know exactly what this stuff is. So thank you for conferring that. And of course, on your book and on the side is the little fingers, little V fingers that light red and green, kind of like your Christmas book. So think of Christmassy, and you can touch them and light them up. Or the little egg or the little ball on the side that twinkles colors when you tap it. These are the ways that we can communicate with you because we can't see you, we can't hear you, I can't. John seems to be able to pick up on voices. I can't hear anything, to be honest with you. I'm going to be straight with you. But you lived in South Dakota. And you were born in Iowa. So I'm assuming that because it doesn't say anything here, that if you were married or had a family, can you light anything up again just to let us know that you're hearing? Because if you don't light up anything or touch something to light up, I'm actually going to go to recording your voice and asking you questions like you heard us do with, oh my God, my brain is already,
Nora.
Nora. See? That's how my brain works. So, did you have a family? Can you light something up to show that you did have a family? Edna? Did your aunt live a long life with you? Was she with you a lot? Did you grow very close to her as you grew up? I know sometimes we can separate from family and not be as close, and then sometimes our aunts can be closer to us than our own parents. We can tell our secrets to, share. I mean, it's very, very obvious she loved you and wanted you to have something, and you must have cherished it deeply for it to be in such a good condition as it is. I just get a really good feeling about this. It's not, it's just feels good, you know? Is that what you got because you remember how you said you wanted to investigate this piece because you just,
But no, I had it planned for the last time because it was new.
mhm.
And then because you weren't here, I said, no, I'm going to replace the feel good stuff with the zombie dolls.
So you did feel it was a feel good piece.
No, I just read the information.
Oh,
And
that was it, but you got nothing from
I didn't think there'd be anything malicious with that book. It doesn't. It's a family.
But when I touch it, I feel really good. It gives me really good vibes. Yeah. It's almost like you can feel that type of festivity, like when you're excited as a little kid and you're just like, ooh, you know what I mean? That's what I get.
I mean, it had to have taken her a while to make that book. Oh, there's the lights in the corner.
Yeah. I am assuming you're conferring because that's how I felt looking at those type of books growing up. My mom had stacks of collector magazines, and I can't remember, and I should remember what they are because as a kid, I would spend hours looking at them. And as an adult, I ended up cutting them up and taking and putting them in little picture things. I don't have them anymore, and I wish I did because it just made me feel good. You want me to do this?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So we're going to do this little box right here.
Just felt like someone touched my elbow.
It wasn't me.
Well, I did. I just felt like someone just brushed my elbow with their finger.
Maybe so. So what I'm going to do, Edna, is that I'm going to turn on this little box, and all it does is that it scans the airwave for you and puts out like a, what is that, EMF kind of thing? Is that what it does?
She just needs to try to
speak.
Convey the words and pick the words that she wants to say.
And this can say more than one word. So if there's something you want to say, okay, you get it then. Thank you for that. So I'm going to turn this on. And if you can just project what you want to say or what you want us to know, you can do that right now. And I'll sit right here and be quiet while you do. You can say anything at all. She's getting into the lights. It's coming back.
I don't know what it is.
Are you talking about like the people making these books, this feel good? Because boy, we could use some feel good. Is that what you mean? Do you know where you are? Can you tell us how you're feeling? Anything at all? Because I get this as a feel good piece. It says, go right.
I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what that means, Edna, but thank you. I actually have an Aunt Edna. That's crazy. But would you like to?
A little blink on the side there. I mean, Edna, Ira, right? What's her name?
Ida.
Edna, Ida were really common names, back in.
Like Myrtle.
Yeah,
Ethel,
that's what I mean. So.
Bertha. Would you like to try to do the spirit box with her because she would understand that type of a thing?
We could give it a shot. I mean, you didn't even try EVP with her.
You want me to?
I'll do it or you do it. It's up to you.
I'll let you do it. We do the spirit box and then do. I think the spirit box might be a really good thing to try right now.
I'm not so sure.
I do. Oh, I do. Well, maybe the memories are coming back to her.
All right. This is Edna, right? This isn't Ida. This is Edna.
This is Edna. Ida was her aunt who made it.
All right, Edna. I'm going to try something here.
There's stuff all over it.
I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off. That's me. And I'm gonna hold the book. Dee, 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 dee. There you go. All right, that's all me. It'll stop. So Edna, I'm gonna thumb through your book here while I ask you some questions, and hopefully I can hear your voice. This is a recorder in my hand, right here. And if you talk, we should be able to hear you, whereas before we really couldn't hear you. So this might be able to hear your voice. So I'm going to ask you, please just talk as loud as you can and as clearly as you can. And hopefully we'll be able to hear your voice and you can answer some questions. I'm just looking through your book here and all the different things. Best wishes. I mean, this is all Christmas. Yeah, that's kind of. Wow.
And then when you get closer to the back, you'll see like postcards with animals
Yeah,
and little
animals
kids and just that feel good
just
stuff.
looking- yeah.
Back for the times, what they did.
Merry Christmas to you. To Edna, love, Miss, what does that say? Demloy
So a lot of personal stuff too.
from Emma. There's a lot of Edward. There's a lot of people signed this. There's a lot of different from Miss Robert Ruffino. There's a lot of different names in here. All right, I'm gonna put this down, Edna, and hopefully we're gonna hear your voice. So I'll put it right here in my lap on top of your book. Edna, my name is John. This is Chris here. And if you could hear us, could you please say hello?
Oh,
And how old were you when this book was given to you as a gift? And were you married? Can you tell me the name of the person who gave this book to you as a gift or the name of anybody who signed it? And would you rather this book be given to someone in your family? Do you know what year it was when you celebrated your last Christmas? I'm pointing to somebody in the book, and tell me the name of the person that I'm pointing to. Is there anything you would like to say to us, Edna, that I haven't asked you yet? Last question, Edna. Could you tell me, because we're all curious, could you tell me if heaven is real? No, I see that egg light. Yeah, I see it lighting up again with the word no on it. Are you answering? You can make music again too at the same time. Are you answering me saying that heaven is not real? Okay, that was weird. That was really weird. Oh, I don't want to ruin your book here.
So John Sensnick said, I just saw a shadow move behind John after the music box and lights went off.
That was really weird timing.
That was
I really thought she was answering yes, heaven is real by making the music play, and then
the cat ball's going, no.
no egg was
But maybe not the way we think it is.
Edna, my name is John. This is Chris here. And if you could hear us, could you please say hello?
Oh. That was me.
Of course it was. I was on my stomach. Never mind.
Not mine.
And how old were you when this book was given to you as a gift?
There it is again.
And were you married? Can you tell me the name of the person who gave this book to you as a gift, or the name of anybody who signed it? And would you rather this book be given to someone in your family?
Oh, I was waiting for that to happen. Those are Christmas colors for sure.
Do you know what year it was when you celebrated your last Christmas?
No, that's what it sound like.
What did she say?
Sounds like no from here.
No, it's 2 words.
Is it?
When did she pass?
1967? Is that what it was? No, it was later than that. It was 72.
I'm pointing to somebody in the book, Edna. Tell me the name of the person that I'm pointing to.
It was Santa, by the way.
That's what she said?
That's,
Although you're
that's what I
pointing
pointed to. Could you light both of those up, Edna? You lit the one. Could you light the purple one and the red one?
Is there anything you would like to say to us, Edna, that I haven't asked you yet?
Oh, Lord, all of the lights went off.
Could you light these here, Edna? I put 2 of them on the book.
Last question, Edna. Could you tell me, because we're all curious,
There it is.
could you tell me if heaven is real? No, I see that egg light. Yeah, I see it lighting up again with the word no on it. Are you answering? You can make music again too at the same time. Are you answering me saying that heaven is not real?
So, and I'm going to try one more thing here. I'll try the syrup box too, but I put these lights on that you know how they work. You just move your hand around them. These 2 here that have like fingers like this light up green and red like Christmas. And these 2 have the colors green and red that you lit up before that are like Christmas. Now, this is a Christmas gift, a Christmas book. Could you add to the book and make it more festive and more creative on your end by adding those lights to the objects, to the things I put on top of it, and make it look more Christmassy and show us again that you could kind of add to the book that was made for you by adding your own color? Could you really try really hard to do that? I would really love to see that. And I'm sure Ida would love to see it if she's watching. Try really hard to pick red and green from the colors there on any of those things. Move this over here. I'm going to take them off and we're going to put that book back in a minute, Edna, but I really would like to see, it's a really weird reaction to the whole heaven question, but I'd really like to see you do that because I know it would make this album really stand out and people would
Ooh,
more.
I just missed all the lights concentrating down there, but all those purple lights went off.
What about over here? Could you come over here and do that? Maybe you want me to put the album back up there and you want to try it? Maybe it's too close to me. I'll move this. And I'll tell you what, I'll take it and I'll put the album or the booklet. I'll take it and I'll put it back up there and I'll put these things on top of it so it's not right near me. Okay? I don't want you to get nervous with me being here. So I'll put that up there, that up there. And maybe you'll light up some Christmas lights for us. Okay? There you go. Bingo.
Wow.
Thank you.
See?
What about, there you go. The other one too. Thank you so much,
Wow.
Edna. That was awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. See how cool that made your book look there with those Christmas lights on there too? Yeah, she's doing it again. See?
Yep, and the static fingers.
Down below, red and green. See it?
Amazing. Thank you, Edna.
That's great, Edna. And that really makes that book of yours seem more. I know we're nowhere near Christmas. We're in May right now, but I love that time of the year. And I celebrate Christmas that entire month. We go to different places. We look at the lights. We look at the trees. We look at all that stuff. So I enjoy feeling the Christmas time. I enjoy it a lot. And I appreciate you showing the colors there. 1, 2, 3.
That's
At one
you
time.
can't even.
That was really cool. All right, and we're gonna kind of move on to the
Your
doll that's
doll.
over there
Yep.
and see if we could talk to her. But we do appreciate it, Edna, and we do plan on coming back and speaking to Nora again at some point, who we spoke to before you, and maybe around, if you're still here, maybe you won't be, but maybe again if you're around here at the holiday time. I can see the green light in the corner. There we go.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, we saw
Maybe if
caught a
we're
little bit of
around
it.
here in the holiday time, we could speak to you during the holidays and we could celebrate together. We're going to have people in here in December celebrating Christmas and the holidays. So maybe we could speak to you then and you'd be more willing to talk to us. I'm going to give you one more chance to light up your book there in the Christmas colors before I take it away.
They're asking if you'll do the spirit box real quick.
What time is it?
It is, I
How long
don't
have we
know,
been going? It says it on the thing.
1:14.
Yeah. Well, okay. We got enough time for one more.
Oh, she's doing the static dome again, screen.
See, look at that.
She likes
enjoys that. You
those.
can see the light there on the case.
Yep.
She really enjoys that. Look. There you go. Thank you, Edna. See, you just got to find the right thing that can motivate and get them to interact. What about this one over here near me? Could you do the dual lights again, where you make the one and then the other, kind of light up this side of the book too?
Mhm.
And I'm going to try to hear your voice on a radio. This is something that we do to where, again, like in the case where we can't hear you on the recorder, we'll try a broken radio to see if your voice can come through with the different frequencies. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to turn the recorder on.
Oh, the lights just went off too.
And if you could talk, I want you to talk out loud through this box here. Okay? I'll put the recorder way over there. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn this box on. Edna, are you here? Could you please say hello? Or John or Chris? Or say your name? We want to speak to Edna. there she goes. We'd like to hear a female voice. We're hearing someone say howdy. Didn't sound like a female. Etna, are you here? There you go. There you go. Thank you for that, Edna. Could you tell us what colors you're lighting? I'd like to hear a female voice. I'm not hearing any females. I'm seeing the lights. Edna, I'd like to hear your name, or I'd like to hear hello. I talked right over her. She said, "This is something." What did you say, Edna? I'm going to listen back to it in a minute. Just want to hear a female voice. I want to hear Edna. Edna, try really hard. Are you here? I'm going to play back just that one part there.
Yeah.
There was a man who came through and said, howdy. I don't think that was her. I'm going to turn this box on. She's pretty good with those.
Yeah, she likes those. Maybe because of the Christmas thing.
Edna. Edna, somebody actually says the box on. There was a man. Box on. Edna, are you here? Could you please say hello? Or John or Chris? Or say your name?
Howdy.
Howdy. I told you.
That was
That
Claire.
was somebody else.
Howdy.
Howdy. Maybe one of the names in the book for all I know.
I'm here.
We want to speak to Edna. We want to speak to Edna. I said, I hate you. We want to speak to Edna.
I hate you.
There she goes. We'd like to hear a female voice. We're hearing someone say howdy. Didn't sound like a female. Edna, are you here? Where is it? There you go. There you go. Thank you for that, Edna. Could you tell us what colors you're lighting? Just want to hear that one part. I'd like to hear a female voice. I'm not hearing any female. I'm seeing the lights. I'm gonna get her. Edna, I'd like to hear your name, or I'd like to hear hello. Edna, I'd like to hear your name, or I'd like to hear hello. I'd like to hear your name, or I'd like to hear hello. Let me get up. I'll talk right over there. I can't make that out. Again, some you're not going to get all the voices. Some you're going to get, and she stopped doing that as soon as I started with this stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Edna, I'm going to give you one more chance here because I do have to speak to someone else, one more person there. If you want to light those lights one more time, just to give that book some different color lights and light it up one more time to see what your book looks like with actual Christmas lights on it. You could do that. If not, I'm going to take the book and I'm going to put it back in the case, and hopefully we'll talk to you another time. Okay? Want to do it one more time or no? Okay. Not going to
We
push it.
thank you anyways. Thank you for what you did do.
All right, Edna. On to the last doll. Oh, let's just bring out the voodoo doll. No kidding. I'm actually not, but I am. You never know the
You
lengths
don't.
or how much they could actually do. That's the problem. Everybody, expects EVPs all the time and this, and
Yeah, it doesn't
sometimes
happen.
that just doesn't happen.
No. Do you want to put that in there out of the way too? That laid flat, didn't it? No, it laid like that. You're right. Here. We'll put the dollhouse back in there.
So I'm not gonna. I'm just. I'm only get
Just get that out of the way?
Yeah,
Well,
out of the way.
I need to.
OCD.
I'm having spasms, so I want to go in there for 1 second. Try to stop it.
What am I supposed to do? Are you doing this?
I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. Short intermission while Chris is doing whatever she's doing. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna show you the doll real quick. Where's my flashlight? Okay. There's the doll. That's the last item right there. There's the woman's picture. And the information says, this doll belonged to Doretta Went, 1840, 1898, married to Charles Shutt in Illinois, and had 6 sons and 4 daughters, 10 kids. Wow. They lived and died in Nebraska. Claims are people have seen the apparition of a young girl in white and heard disembodied voices. Apparition, huh? Wow. That's a new one. Disembodied voices. That's you, huh? Oh, I would love to see an apparition. It's been so long since I've seen a full body apparition. You want to try to set the doll up, or you want me to do it?
I'll set her out there. Try to. Did you do a close up on her?
Yeah.
Is she lovely?
There's the curd. Yeah, she's a full body doll. Yeah, you can see her. We'll show you as soon as we get her situated, a little better view of it. View of her.
I don't know if I'm gonna get her to sit all the way. Help me out here, Drow. Help me out.
Oh, that looks creepy as hell. Oh, that looks really creepy. Oh my God, that looks creepy. Don't let her fall.
Where the is this on?
No, I gotta turn it on, but I gotta figure out where to put it first. Yeah, she's a big doll. Very big doll.
Yeah, big girl. Okay. Did you read the thing?
Yeah, you can read it though, so you're familiar. She's a big doll. I mean, she's complete. She got legs, shoes.
Says,
I see that going off.
I need your light.
And the bottom.
Need your
Hold on,
light.
hold on. I'm just showing them what the there's a light show going
Oh,
on
and
over
she's
there
got
already.
the static dome.
Yeah, that's what
on.
I'm showing them. I
Hello.
want them to see with the
And
light
you
off.
saw the fingers?
Yeah. That was both already.
You're an active girl. Oh, we got an active night tonight. So you saw the picture of her, right?
Yeah.
This is Doretta's doll. This doll belonged to Doretta Went, 1840 to 1898. Married Charles Schultz in Illinois. You took your flashlight away. Had 6 sons and 4 daughters. They lived and died in Nebraska. Claims are people have seen the apparition of a young girl in white and heard disembodied voices. So Doretta's doll. So is she haunting it, or is the children
Well,
haunting it,
if
or
it's
what?
Doretta, then it's Doretta.
All right, Jay. I'm gonna let you. You want me to do her? You want me to talk to her first?
It's up to you. Whichever you feel like.
Let me try. Let me try, Doretta. You had 10 children, woman. God love you. God love you. I barely survived 2. I'm just taking you in here. Doretta Went, married to Charles Schultz.
It is a big doll, Doretta. I never understood. Again, I get the whole doll thing because, I had action figures and stuff as a kid. I had Batman doll, Spider-Man doll, but a doll that big?
So I am gonna talk about the fact is that Doretta, we know we have other dolls of your family that are here, and they're all haunted by different members, and we decided because you seem to be the oldest in the family, so we wanted to start with you first. Also, your doll seems to be the creepiest looking, I think.
They
Don't
said
you?
they've seen a full body apparition and they hear disembodied voices. So, I mean, if that's true, then there's someone definitely attached to it.
She's got quite the unique hair thing going on. And you obviously also just came here. You haven't been here for very long. So you're at the Creeper Gallery. You're in a room of things that are haunted by someone who either had them or something happened. So I think you've caught on because you've been here for a couple of days now. So this is kind of new for you. And John, I'm Chris. This is John. We mean you no harm whatsoever. We just are here to find out who is with an object and why, and the story behind it. That's as simple as that. Is that we just want to get to know you and know why you're haunting this particular object. About all the things you owned in your life, why this doll? And then talking to Donna on Sunday, she told me that all of your family members through the line have kept their dolls and passed them down. And that not all of them are haunted, but it turns out in a massive collection of dolls, there are 3 that are haunted, that are here. Yours and 2 other family members. I find that pretty unique. And I'm wondering if it's because they're images or remembrance of a time of a happy childhood or whatever was going on, or tragedy. So these are things that we want to find out about you. Why? The card just tells you who you are and when you were born and died. And again, I can't believe you had 10 children, 6 boys and 4 girls. Oof.
Did all of your children live to adulthood, Doretta?
And you can
Oh,
light up
did you see that?
No, what?
The lights just, when I asked that, the lights up top just went, there we
Oh,
go
and
again.
over there.
So all your children live to adulthood. That's good, right?
So you understand how all of this works. So we're ahead of the game with you. You've sat back tonight and you've taken this all in. So you're very intelligent, that's for sure. I'm not going to waste too much time here. I'm actually going to bring out this little box and I'm going to ask you questions. And if you can just think or say this question, the answer out loud for us, it would help us greatly, okay?
There's a cold behind me. It's coming. It's doesn't move forward at all. The cold is right behind me. It's almost as if someone
Stays right there.
it's right here. Like I feel cold on my back of my neck, and
Is that you affecting John?
I don't even have my hair up. I have my hair down. I feel cold on the back of my neck and like cold on my shoulders.
Is that you?
And it's stationary. It's right there.
I felt that.
See, I told you. I felt that. I don't know if I can even get that on here. Is that what it says? I felt
that.
Yeah. I'm the one who felt that.
So are you the one standing behind him, or are you trying to, I mean, do you feel comfortable behind John? Is that it? Are you hiding behind John? Or just standing behind him and just like watching what is transpiring? Stay here.
Stay here.
Stay
Wow. See? They all love me.
Well, maybe she thinks I'm protecting her. Who would you like to stay? Both of us? One of us? Would you prefer to speak to John? You can light up anything here if you prefer to speak to John. I'm okay with that. I'm not insulted by that. And vice versa.
Doretta, is that you behind me?
From the 1400s. What? You're just messing with us now, right? So I'm going to shut this off and I'm actually going to I'm going to try to do an EVP session with you. And what that is I have a recorder. And because we can't hear your voice live and we can't see you, we don't have that ability. I'm going to hit record and ask you
What's
questions.
back there? Whatever it
And
is.
have you, again, project your voice and see if we can get answers from you, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here by your doll, okay? I'm going to hit record, and I'm going to sit it right here, Doretta, by your doll, okay? So first session with Doretta's doll. Do you know that you are dead? Could you please tell us how you passed? How do you see John and I? What state did you live in? Are you upset that this doll is no longer in the families? Doretta, could you please tell me how many girls that you had? Do you remember how many boys you gave birth to? It would be an honor if you could introduce us to your husband. What is his name, please? Is there anything that you would like to say that I did not ask Doretta? Thank you.
Could you carefully, because the screen went down, could you carefully pick up that SLS and turn around and point it towards me?
Towards you.
Yeah. I don't know if you could do that and hold the camera. Probably not. Well, you got to pick it up, though, because you're going to have to need to be far away from me. Can you do it or no?
Yeah, give me a minute.
I mean, I'm sure you're going to map me, but turn that away from you. Nothing on either side of me, huh? Like here?
I can't. I'm not mapping anything right yet. Not even you. No, give me a minute. I'm mapping you only.
Nothing here.
Nope.
All right, because it just feels like this side of my neck is cold, and my right arm is cold.
It's not showing itself. So whatever's there, it's not showing itself.
Okay, but it's just constantly cold. I wonder if you're going to feel that when you sit here.
Okay. Well, let's play that back and then we'll find out. Yeah, I mapped you, but I didn't get anything else.
That's good.
Okay.
It's still there. Still feel it.
You can still feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't I hear this?
Speakers on.
Question with Doretta's doll. Do you know that you are dead? Could you please tell us how you passed? How do you see John and I? What state did you live in? Are you upset that this doll is no longer Are you upset that this doll is no longer in the families?
Getting it because that cold is bothering me.
Doretta, could you please tell me how many girls that you had? Do you remember how many boys you gave birth to? It would be an honor if you could introduce us to your husband. What is his name, please? Is there anything that you would like to say that I did not ask Doretta?
There's the lights.
Thank you.
Maybe you should try.
Doretta, is that you behind me? I feel cold just constantly behind me. Is that you back there moving around? People are saying they think they see that doll move. I haven't really seen that. I can't tell.
I'm glad I'm not focusing if that's the case.
Are you moving that doll?
She does seem to be sitting straighter than what she was.
We'd like to see that.
Because when I set her up, she was hanging over more.
People call it apparition. That means when a spirit shows themselves and they move around. We would love to see that here in the room with us if that's at all possible. They said she's in white. Is that you that they're seeing? They're all saying that they see it moving. I don't see it moving. I'll sit here.
Oh, I'd like to move.
I just want to get away from that cold. It's only one thing to do. You gotta
Changing
hold
of the guard. Are you going to hold her?
the dog.
All right, you hold her. All right.
It's okay if I hold that doll. If you don't want me to hold the doll, any of these lights here are there. Anything you move around or you touch is going to cause these lights to move or to light up different colors and react to you. Otherwise, I'm going to pick up the doll, Doretta, okay? I want to see if I can feel that energy because I was feeling nothing but cold over there. So I want to see if I get that same thing over here when I pick the doll up. Okay? I'm going to move this out of the way here, Doretta. You really push that in, didn't you? I don't want you to fall, so I'm going to hold on to you. Okay. Big doll. That's me. Okay. She's kind of a little fragile. Oh, you can see her what a big doll she is. Her legs are kind of awkward too here. All right, so I'm going to hold you right there. I'll put this up here. I'm going to try to talk to you, okay?
Well, look what we have.
Someone showed up
The stick figure right on her.
here.
Yep. Right on her.
Okay, Doretta. Look, see the static? Ooh, feel that cold. Ooh, it is surrounding me now. Wowie zowie. You see the goosebumps on my arm? My hair is standing on end. Look at that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Sugar.
All right, Doretta. Ooh, it is cold.
She's affecting you.
It is cold. Oh my God, is it? You weren't this cold over here?
No.
Oh, it is freezing.
Nope.
Still there? No.
Yep.
All right,
And the
Doretta.
purple light just went off right over there too. You guys, I don't know if I caught it.
I'm going to first try this box here, and then we're going to do the same thing again. Only this time I'm going to hold this box right up to you, okay? Put it right here by your doll. Think of something you want to say that you want me to know. I feel the cold. Anything you want to say. I'll be able to see the words on this box that I'm tapping. Think long and hard, though, because I do feel the cold. Even my ears are cold.
She's trying to touch it
Even my
or
ears
push
are
you
cold.
away.
She said, please wait.
Okay.
To see that, but please wait. Okay, I'm going to wait, but I feel the cold, and it's around my ears. I feel like I'm kind of standing out in the cold right now. Anything else you could tell me about you that you want me to know? I'm listening. I'm here. I'm willing to. You could borrow my energy if that's what you need. I want to talk to you though. Okay, Doretta? Tell me more about you. Anything you want me to know.
Are you cold, Doretta?
Hear us. I'm trying to hear you.
We're
Trust me.
listening.
That is what I want more than anything. So what we're gonna do.
Oh,
I saw that. This box here in front of me. See this? I know it looks strange.
oh,
I
she
know
went
it looks-
crazy when you moved that box.
I know it looks weird. And oh my god, that cold is crazy.
Looks like she's touching your face.
I want you to try to talk through this box, okay? Kind of loud and clear. This is a radio. Nothing that's going to hurt you, but maybe we could hear you a little better on this, okay? I'm going to turn that on. Are you here, Loretta? Doretta, are you here? Come on, Loretta. I'd like to hear your voice, Doretta. My name is John. Could you say my name? Or say hello to me? I feel the cold all around my shoulder and my neck and my arm. It's only this arm. Why is that? Did something happen to the right side of your body? It's this side here. It would be great to see you in the room. Could you make a noise for us? There may have been some stuff early on there. That's why I turned it down real low, so I can filter out some of that stuff. All right, Doretta, hold on one second here. It's going to be not easy to do. Can't do it.
You want me to do it?
She's still there?
Yeah, she's getting aggravated with you.
Most females do.
Say he moved the doll, and it's still right there. Not happy.
Or say hello to me? I feel the cold all around my shoulder and my neck and my arm. It's only this arm. Neck and my arm. It's only this arm. It's to protect. And my arm. It's only this arm.
It's to protect.
And my arm. It's only this arm.
Lights
And
off.
my arm. It's only this arm. Why is that? Did something happen to the right side of your body? Body? It's this side here. It would be great to see you in the room. Could you make a noise for us?
may have been some stuff early on there. That's why I turned it down real low.
So I am going to try a regular EVP session with her first, but I'm just going to hold her picture. 1898. So yeah, she was 58 when she passed, which was, again,
So
Do I-
young.
I'm going to be 55 in November, so we're pretty close in age. I do feel the cold around me still. You said to protect me.
And I don't feel any.
What are you protecting me from? Are you
Oh.
I saw that. What are you protecting me from? Are you protecting me from some of the others here? Is that what you think you're doing? I'm gonna need something I could see though. Okay. So these things that I have over here on the table here. See how these work? They're a little twinkly. Yes and no. You touch them with your finger, and they light up. That makes music. This is a rainbow kind of circle that twinkles when you touch it. This lights up red
She's trying to grab your arm.
and green. I'd like to
Oh.
see some of those things light up. Okay, I see it. There you go. Good, good. So, are you trying to protect me? Is this what this is? You're kind of trying to surround me and protect me from the others here?
She's trying to grab you.
Is she?
Yes.
Thank you for doing that. I feel the cold. I feel the cold on me. That's all I feel. It's cold, really cold. Again, it's like a cold hug.
Do you feel anything on your hand?
My
Because she keeps
legs,
reaching
too.
out and grabbing your hand.
This hand,
Yeah.
I feel like a cold hug. That's what it feels like.
Huh.
Like someone's hugging me. Even my legs are cold now. I'm going to try an EVP while I have her here with me. All right, Doretta, I want you to try to talk into this box, okay? This is a recorder. Don't know if they have recorders, but this will actually capture your voice, believe it or not, because people say they hear you talking, and then I'll be able to hear it back. So will Chris. But if there's something you want to say to me, if you're trying to protect me, then please just talk out loud, okay? I'm going to hit the button here. Doretta,
Oh.
you know, every time I start, you
She reacted on all the lights up there.
okay. Doretta, I feel the cold around me. Is this you trying to protect me? We're pretty close in age, Doretta. Is there anything that you want to say to me? How many members of your family are attached to these dolls behind me? The lady in white that they're seeing, is that you, or is that a member of your family? Doretta, what is the name of your husband? Do I look anything like him? What would you like to see happen to your doll and the rest of the dolls? Would you like them to stay together? Would you like to see me again, Doretta, and talk to me again? We could see you on the camera there. Are you staying with your doll or are you staying with me? All right, Doretta, I'm gonna have to situate you again. She's still there? No,
Yep.
she stayed there the whole time.
Yep. She like being with you.
Don't hate. Doretta, I feel the cold around me. Is this you trying to protect me? Is this you trying to protect me? You hear that? Trying to protect me. Is you hot? Trying to protect me. Hot. She's saying hot. Trying to protect me. Hot. But I feel cold. That's weird. We're pretty close in age, Doretta. Is there anything that you want to say to me? How many members of your family are attached to these dolls behind me? Back of my shirt moving a little bit.
Ann says it's probably that Doretta's saying you're hot.
Who said that?
And
I feel the back of my shirt feels like it's the lady in white that they're seeing. Is that you, or is that a member of your family?
what?
That wasn't my stomach. Was that yours?
No.
It's not like a stomach. Doretta, what is the name of your husband? She was lighting up those things the whole time too.
Yeah.
I was talking. Do I look anything like him? Oh my God.
Oh.
Do I look anything like him? How clear is that? Oh my God, now I'm getting the cold all over me again. Oh God, I'm freezing.
She's with you. She hasn't left.
You hear the interference?
Yeah.
What would you like to see happen to your doll and the rest of the dolls? Would you like them to stay together?
Ann might have been right, and the light just went off when you asked that question.
Would you like to see me again, Doretta, and talk to me again?
Hmm.
You can see you on the camera there. Are you staying with your doll or are you staying with me? That's it? I thought I went a little further than that.
No, I think she likes you too. I think Ann hit it on the head.
Well, Doretta, we're gonna
You okay?
be leaving soon. When I was asking those questions, you were nice enough to make those things light up over there, the little twinkly ball you were touching a lot, and this circle here in front of me with the lights going around. You were nice enough to do that. If you want me to stay and talk to you some more, I'll hold your hand here.
Yeah, you have to stay, Doretta, you have to stay with your doll.
If you want to talk to me some more, I'll hold your hand here. I'll talk to you more if you like something. Again, either those lights up above or the lights here next to us, the twinkly lights, anything. You light up something over there that I can see while I'm looking at it, and I'll stay and I'll talk to you a little more if that's what you want.
Looks like John doesn't want to leave you either.
All right, well, you got to stay here, Doretta, okay? And we're going to be put back with your family, with their dolls. And we will come back and try to talk to them at some point. So you'll see us again, and they'll see us again, and they'll get them. Maybe you could tell them about us, and hopefully they're willing to talk to us as well. But it was very nice meeting you and talking with you, okay?
Thank you, Doretta.
We're going to put you back, Doretta. She's a big doll. All right, Doretta, we're going to put you back here.
Yeah, she left.
Did she?
Yeah, she left, and as soon as you stood up, she left.
All right, guys. Doretta and I are going to say goodnight. Thanks for watching, guys.
I got replaced.
We'll see you soon.
Good night, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and please be kind. Good night, everybody.